Celebration time. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Come on now. Come on in here. We finna go to Graceland today. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Follow me and Kathy in. Me and Kathy finna take y'all into Graceland, man. We got some more secrets at Graceland, man. Hey, man, we got part 3, man. I hope everybody's ready for part 3. If you missed part 1, part 2, go check it out. But it gets real crazy in Graceland, man. We got a lot of mysteries and hidden stuff in Graceland, man, and I'm here for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Presleys, man. King Elvis in the building, man. We love you. We miss you. Rest easy. We're gonna keep you alive, though. And shout out to my beautiful friend Kathy, man, for this amazing series requests on the channel. And we're gonna be checking out more stuff. And I'm finna check out the video behind the samurai sword that we seen in episode 1. So I'm gonna be dropping that video as well. But we got part 3, man. So let's check this boy out, man. We in the Graceland. Let's open the gates of Graceland, man. Come on, open the gates up, man. Let's get into this bad boy. I don't know. I love that intro. Is it just me, or do I just love that intro?
Hi Elvis fans, Tom Brown here, host of Gates of Graceland, and this is a very special episode. This is part 3 of Hidden Graceland, and hopefully you've seen parts 1 and 2. If not, I'll wait till you go look at them. Okay, thank you for coming back. Parts 1 and 2, we were inside Graceland, seeing some items and things and hearing stories about things that you might have seen, might not have seen, and really finding out some amazing stories of what was going on inside Graceland. Well, we're back, and in case you don't know where I am, I'm in the setting sun here in Memphis as the sun sets in the west. I am in the front drive of Graceland, and I am, of course, joined by the incredible Director of Archives, Angie Marchese.
Tom, how are you?
Thank you for welcoming me to Graceland.
Tom.
Welcome.
You're always here.
I'm always
You're always here.
This is my home.
This is fun though. We're outside, and we're.
It's a beautiful evening.
When people come to Graceland, this is where you get off the bus, and
This is everyone's aha moment.
Yeah.
You know, they walk off the bus, they stand here, and they look, and they're like, "We're here.
Yep.
We've made it."
It's gorgeous, and that moment becomes so vivid for people when they get off.
We've made it. We have made it. That's everybody's reaction. We have made it. When they get to Graceland, we have made it, fellas, women, children. We have made it.
And one of the things they see, if they're like me, they have the Elvis recorded live on stage at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Right.
The cover is kind of this shot right here.
Beautiful Graceland.
And you see the lions.
Yes. Do you know where these lions actually came from?
See, hidden Graceland. We're going to find out. It's not just hidden things. It's hidden stories.
Yes.
And here's our hidden story about the lions. I can't wait. I do not know the story of the lions.
I don't know the story of the lions either, man. So we here, baby. We here learning.
Never heard the story.
I've not.
These lions actually were at a house off Cherry Road. Do you know where Cherry Road is here in Memphis?
I do not.
It's about 2 roads away from Audubon.
Okay, gotcha.
So Elvis's first house on Audubon Drive, he buys Graceland, and he immediately goes to this house that he's passed 1,000,000 times over by his old neighborhood, and he asks the owner if he could buy their lions to have them moved here to adorn the front of Graceland.
Oh my gosh.
And that's where they came from.
Wow, nigga, you got that's the receipt. That's the invoice. Shit.
Yeah, we have the receipt for the moving and everything.
Wow.
I can't imagine what kind of home they were in front of because they're really large.
Yes, they're extremely large, and they fit beautifully here. You know?
Yeah.
I've never actually gone by the address. Maybe we should Google Map it.
We should Google
see
Map that.
what the address is.
We should Google
But
Map
yeah, because
that.
we have the receipts for them. But can you imagine sitting at home one day and all of a sudden Elvis goes, "Hey, can I buy your lions? I bought a new house and they look great out front."
It's just one of those things, like I said, even when Elvis was still alive, we knew what Graceland looked like from that album. And to see these lions up close, everybody gets their pictures made with them. Everybody sits on the little benches that are in front here before you go in the house.
And that's where they came from.
I
and
love
they were
that.
in the first things Elvis bought when he purchased Graceland in '57 was the lions to come sit out front.
So iconic. He was a designer.
He really was.
Yeah.
You know?
And I talked to you a little earlier. You said there's some more things inside of Graceland that we didn't see last time.
You know, there's a whole room we didn't even see.
That's right.
You want to go to Gladys's room?
Let's go to Gladys's room inside. Come with us inside Graceland. Take off your shoes. We have to be on our socks. Come on.
Yes.
Now I know the lion story.
Isn't it great?
Let me get the door for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's head in.
Such a gentleman. Such a nice young
To
gentleman.
Gladys's room. Here, follow me. I'll take you into Gladys's room.
Wait, Tom, I've got something I want to show you.
Ooh, what?
Here in the foyer. We're back in 1957 anyways, right? Just had purchased the Lions. We've just bought Graceland.
Right.
And do you know what was on this wall when Elvis moved in? And it was on here for several years before the wallpaper came about.
No.
It's a beautiful mural, and there's a photograph that we have of Elvis with the March of Dimes girl here at Graceland, and he's playing with her here in the hallway, and you can see on this wall this beautiful mural that is still behind this wallpaper.
Wow. When was the wallpaper put up?
The wallpaper was put up in the 60s.
Wow.
And then the mirrors came in the 70s, and the decor just kind of developed from there.
Right.
There is still another mural here at Graceland that is in perfect condition and properly preserved. Unfortunately, we can't go see it because it's upstairs.
Oh. Well, it's just right up that way. We
No,
can just,
no. We're going to Gladys's room.
That's right.
No. Tom, we're not going upstairs now. You did, Tom. We're not going upstairs now. Elvis didn't invite you now. Shh.
All right, we'll go to Gladys's room.
Come on in.
Very, very soft carpet.
And look what I have. You know what that means?
Oh, yes. This means good things.
It means that we're going to touch things.
That's right.
Kathy, you got on your gloves, Kathy? Do we have on our gloves today, people? My beautiful people watching today's video, do we have on our gloves today? You got that? That's one thing we got to have on is our gloves now.
So like you said, when you first came here to Graceland in the 80s, this room was used by Elvis's aunt.
That's right. She had a little dog. Because we would see her out walking her dog when we would come through the tours.
Yes, and so she used this room. It wasn't until her passing in '93 that we actually cataloged everything in the room and set it up the way it was kind of when Gladys was here, and opened it up for tours. And some of the unique things that we kept here in the room are some of the things I'm going to show you. Actually didn't belong to Gladys, but belonged to another person who used this room. And that was Elvis's grandmother, Minnie Mae.
Right, Dodger.
Yes.
Yes.
So some of the things that I wanted to show you were here on the dresser, which you really can't see from the door, is we actually have a pair of Minnie's glasses.
Oh my gosh. Look at that, kind of rose-colored or lilac. Kind of matches the decor in the room. Look at that. Those are some 1950s glasses,
If you've ever seen one, right?
Oh my gosh.
And then something else, I'll hold this piece, which is kind of very fragile, but still very dated. The hats.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
So.
This room, when you're inside this room, it's a lot bigger than it feels like when you're standing at the doorway looking in. I'm just going to put that there.
The other really, and I mean, there's nothing really unique in here, but it's what you would find in your grandmother's house. You would find some very beautiful glass container that's just full of little knickknacks like lipstick.
Wow. It's like travel size.
Yeah, travel size lipstick. And in case you ever need a button. Every button you could possibly imagine is here.
Is. My grandmother has this exact bowl with buttons and hair clips and safety pins,
All of your.
I feel like everybody, grandma, mama, auntie, somebody in the little thing, in that little drawer or that little shelf got this box. Somebody, man. Because even we got that. You know what I'm saying? And it's full of yarn and hairpins and scissors and buttons. You know, just in case one of your buttons fall off. You know what I'm saying? It got to have, man. It's a must, man. It's a must.
Emergency needs.
Yes.
Are all right here in this drawer, in this little container. And Minnie wasn't any different. So This was her little container of emergency needs to take care of whatever anybody needed.
And the little spritzer.
For perfume.
The little perfume.
The little perfume spritzer.
That has a fancy name. I don't know what. Atomizer. Ooh, education. See what it does for you?
Yes.
Ooh, look at that.
And then we also have this beautiful.
What? I have no idea what that.
Powder.
Powder. Oh,
It's
yeah.
actually makeup.
Oh wow.
And that's still.
It's still here.
There's
Oh wow.
still makeup.
There's still makeup in here.
Just
But
such.
a good Southern lady hides her essentials.
That's right. That's right.
And then we have a picture of Elvis, age 5. So this was taken in your hometown.
In Tupelo.
In
That's a
Tupelo.
Tupelo picture. And look how blonde he is in that picture.
But look at that little smile.
Yep.
That Presley look.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
This room also, when fans come through, as I'm in here, I realize, fans couldn't come in here because it's a bottleneck. They'd have nowhere to turn around.
Yeah, there is.
Really.
There's one way in and one way out.
Yeah.
Nowhere to turn around. I mean, but it is a very quaint room, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And you hear stories of when Elvis brought the horse into the house and
Mm-hmm.
he did his little business in the hallway. You know, that happened right outside this door.
Yeah.
And Lisa talks about coming to see Grandma. And Priscilla tells stories about Grandma Minnie was always in her room, and we always came to visit her, and
Mm-hmm.
she had a little TV in here, and this was her home. This is where she lived.
Mm-hmm.
And you could just picture the lady of the house staying in this room, and Elvis coming down the stairs yelling, "Dodger, are you okay? You want to cook something?" And yeah.
And it's really a well-lit room, too. You have 2 nice
Mm-hmm.
outside windows, so it's very quiet and kind of isolated, really.
And something else that happened not so long ago in this room was when Lisa was recording her last album,
Mm-hmm.
Storm and Grace. She actually did a photo shoot here at Graceland, and some of the photos that were used for that album and for promotion were actually taken right here in this room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So it
Wow.
stays in the family.
it does.
See, I love that.
Stays in the family, man. That's amazing.
And looks like a portrait of Elvis on the wall over there, too. You can't really
Yep.
see that from outside. That's a Memphis portrait, too, I think.
It is a Memphis portrait on that wall. One of his very first publicity shots. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of things here that you wouldn't know. When we opened up the room for tours back in 1993, the headboard actually had been reupholstered a couple of times, but when we were redoing the room, we actually went back to the original upholstery that was still under 2 layers of different upholstery during different decorations.
So this is back
the
to
original,
day,
yeah.
to Gladys.
To Gladys's day, yes.
Right, right. Well, it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for bringing
That
this
is
in. And
gorgeous.
again, I can't get over
How soft the carpet
how
is.
soft the carpets are. Graceland has the best carpets. Of course, white, which is not a good choice sometimes, but
They are the best.
yeah. Where to now? I'm excited about what's next. If we're in Gladys's
You know
room, I
what?
don't
We're
know
going to
what.
go back to the kitchen. I found some more things that I know I forgot to show you last time.
Besides the magic oven that pulls out.
Besides the magic oven, there's more magical things in the kitchen.
All right, join us in the kitchen. Bring your gloves.
Bring your gloves, man.
Into the kitchen.
Now we're here in the kitchen. We were here last time.
We were. There's that incredible tap-in stove that has the secret eyes inside.
That I know
Yes.
secretly you've already researched that you can get one at your house.
Yeah, they're still available. They're not available.
Well, there's something else I wanted to show you here in the kitchen, and that is this.
Now, I've seen that from when you come through on tours, and I've seen it from the side, and I recognize this because when I was a kid growing up in Tupelo, a friend of my mom's, really good friend of the family, Janelle McComb, who was a good friend of Elvis's, I remember Ms. McComb had a photograph just like this in her house.
And guess who gave this to Elvis?
I
Ms.
guess
McComb.
I guess Ms. McComb gave that
She
to Elvis.
did.
That now confirms my long-held belief that Janelle had something to do with this picture.
And she did. And of course, Magnolia being the Magnolia state of
That's right.
Mississippi and
Right.
Elvis's home. And the heart of the house and the heart of Graceland is always the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's perfect that a portrait from Elvis's home in Tupelo,
Wow.
Mississippi sits here in the kitchen today, and a gift from Miss Janelle.
That's right, Tupelo's own.
Yeah.
You know, again in the kitchen, I can just see the family in here and everybody, and to see a skillet like that you make cornbread in, and the more you use it, the better the cornbread gets.
Exactly.
And the spices.
The more you use it, the better the cornbread gets. Ha 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 ha. Yes, Lord.
Is in the cabinet up there. I think I saw cinnamon in just the little spices that are up there and things like that. It's just, you could still come in here and feel like
It is a home.
Yeah, it really does feel like home.
Yeah, Graceland comes to life at night. Graceland, it's a living thing.
Yeah.
And, you could feel Elvis's presence here. You could picture him and everyone just hanging out and cooking and waiting for dinner to be served, and all the noise and all the ruckus and everything, all the dishes piling up and all that fun stuff. But you know what else would pile up if you had a lot of people here?
What's that?
Trash.
Trash would pile up, yes.
Would pile up. And guess what Elvis had?
He had Charlie to take the trash out. No, I don't know.
Behind you.
Oh!
It's a trash compactor.
Again, with that 70s technology.
Elvis had everything.
Everything.
Elvis was ahead of the time. Boy, Elvis would love to have computers.
That man, Elvis was ahead of his time, boy. Yes, Lord.
Today, wouldn't he?
Oh my gosh.
He would be like, he loves gadgets. He loved gadgets.
Loved gadgets.
So standing in this kitchen from the 1970s, there's a warming tray over there for food. I see a microwave. I see a can opener. I see a washer, dishwasher, avocado colored, and a trash compactor. And the magic stove, which from Tappan, again, so all this stuff comes together, and you really see a guy that was on the edge of
technology,
having all that stuff, and again, that incredibly compact sized microwave that's on the counter.
That magic oven.
That's a magic oven but it's like 900 pounds.
It really is, and cost almost $1,000 to get it.
Which in the 70s would have probably been about $5,000.
Exactly.
About like that. And again, we've heard a lot from the fans out there on the other parts that we've done about Hidden Graceland, and the thing they love is to be able to see these rooms from the other angle. As you stand in the kitchen and you look back toward where we walk by, you really get a sense of the room, of how big the room is.
And the different versions of it that you can see.
Yeah.
Something else that you've probably never done is, would you like to exit Elvis's original back door?
Now, this is cool because at the time when you go through on the jungle room side, you see the brick wall, and that brick wall was the original exterior of the building.
Back in 1957, that was the outside.
This would have been Elvis's back door out to the patio.
Yep, and that's the window that overlooked the outside.
Right.
And so we're going to go that way, but we're not going outside.
We're going to go in.
We're going into
the jungle room.
The jungle room.
Oh, we're going out Elvis's. Okay.
Now watch your step.
All right, now I'll have my cornbread when I get back. Right, out of the kitchen now we go into the jungle room, onto Elvis's green carpet. Again, Memphis had some fantastic carpeting in the 70s.
They really
to be able to have this kind of carpet on the ceilings, that's some great carpet. And what I see when I walk into the jungle room from this angle also is you really notice all of the animals, because there's tigers and there's monkeys and there's more monkeys and there's two more monkeys and there's a teddy bear, and the arm rests on the sofa and the chairs are carved as animals.
There's a panther.
There's a panther. There's an elephant.
And the one thing that you might never have noticed.
It really is a jungle room.
It really is a jungle room. And we do have something in here you might not have never seen before or noticed.
Uh-oh.
We have the patron saint of animals here in the corner. St. Francis is here.
That is truly Hidden Graceland too.
Yeah.
Right by the waterfall.
Right by the waterfall. So he oversees the care of all of the animals. And as you know, Graceland had lots of animals, everything from a turkey named Bowtie, to donkeys, to horses, to dogs, to Scatter the chimp. There was always something running around here in Graceland.
Is that a true story, the legend I've heard about Elvis getting a new horse and wanting to show his grandmother, but she couldn't come out, she was ill or something, and so Elvis, in the room we were just in Gladys's room where his grandmother stayed, he brought the horse into Graceland to show her? Is that?
He did. He brought the horse into Graceland to show Grandma, but before he got a chance to get it to Grandma, the horse did what a horse would do and had a little accident on the carpet.
Yeah.
And then all you could hear was everyone trying to get it cleaned up and get the horse out of the house, and Grandma's like, "What's going on out there?" And Elvis is like, nothing, it's okay."
So it's just a kid bringing his grandmother his horse. He wanted
That's
to show.
all. He just wanted to show off his new horse.
So all the things in the jungle room also, with this animal theme.
The horse had an accident. God. You're trying to show Grandma, man. Grandma was a real one, man. Grandma was a real one, man.
He didn't call it the jungle room, right?
No, he didn't. It was his den. It was not nicknamed the Jungle Room
I ain't
until
gonna lie, bro. I just can't get over this room, though. This is a badass room, bro. And I want to send a huge shout out to Kathy, man, because she literally explained it. She really gave me a lot of detail on how this thing is ran and how it is ran when you actually go see it, and how they have it set up, how the ropes are set up, how you could just stand and actually just look and take pictures. I think she said they don't allow videos, but how you can actually see everything and how it's really set up real nice, man. And you know, you actually get to be there, you know, where Elvis lived, man, and where everything went down. It's actually pretty cool. So shout out to Kathy for telling me that yesterday. That was an amazing thing that she sent me, and how it's set up, and the picture of how it's set up when you're actually there. And if you want to get that real up notch experience, you got to buy the VIP tickets. Yeah, the VIP tickets get treated a little different, man. Yeah.
first press saw it back in '82 when we opened up for tourists. There was a travel writer that nicknamed this room the Jungle Room.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, the site of those incredible Jungle Room sessions with James Burton and David Briggs and all his musicians kind of sitting around in here with Elvis upstairs. Felton Jarvis is set up to record, and this is a studio.
This was a studio. And they actually said that Elvis liked it so much as a studio that they thought he was going to leave it that way. Obviously, he didn't. He did bring back the furniture shortly after it. But this is where they did the recording. This room, with all of its green furniture and green carpet, it really came to life.
Yeah. When you're in here, even now, when it's quiet and the fans have left the building, you just hear the waterfall in the Jungle Room. I mean, it's again, it's just this nice house. So much hidden here that we didn't know about, and I have a feeling that there's more. There's more?
There's more.
Well, you know what we're going to have to do?
What?
If there's more,
There's plenty.
we have to have a part 4.
So
you're going to need to come back.
That's right.
And check out part 4 of Hidden Graceland. Right now, this is the end of part 3 of Hidden Graceland. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Brown, Angie Marchese, Director of Archives, who knows where everything is inside and outside Graceland. Come back and join us right here on the gates of Graceland.
Bye.
Yeah, man. Another good episode. Shout out Miss Gladys, man. Yes, Lord. But can't wait to see part 4, man. It's a lot of secrets in Graceland, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Kathy once again, my beautiful friend, for this amazing request on the channel, and also giving me more insight and details on how this bad boy is actually ran. You know what I'm saying, when you actually go and visit. So it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? We're still gonna book that trip in the near future, man. Your boy is headed to Memphis, Tennessee, baby. But shout out to anybody that came and checked out this video with your boy today. And y'all have an amazing rest of y'all day. I love y'all. And I'll catch y'all in part 4. Yes, Lord.